I am not in danger, Skylar.
I am the
Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to... I am...
Who are you talking to right now?
RimWorld. It's such a peculiar game, isn't it? And yes, I know what you're probably thinking. Why the fuck are you making a video on a game you clearly suck at? Well, my dear viewer, I'll answer your question with another question. What's the point of living if after you die, all your memories, thoughts, and experiences disappear with you? If death is just eternal unconsciousness, like falling asleep forever, then doesn't that mean that everything you've ever done never really mattered? Anywho, today I'll be attempting to create something greater than myself, and a game I have little to no experience in. But don't worry, I'll be receiving some very special assistance from an extra special friend of mine, Walter White, the child scientist, the middle-aged teacher, the man who crash-landed on a foreign planet with no friends, no hope, no dreams, only one goal: to build a chemically fueled empire, amass obscene wealth, and seize control of the masses. But we couldn't do this alone. We began to build a prison. We would need many hands. For some reason, there was some hesitancy to joining the colony. I guess people couldn't quite yet comprehend the vision I had seen, but with time, we would show them. We had so many friends now. This is just great, isn't it? Superbase, Balka, Chabar. Truly an incredible team. I could finally feel the vision coming together. But before we get ahead of ourselves, we faced a critical decision: what to name our colony. Something inspiring, something powerful, something that says, yes, we're cooking yayo in the woods. We defended against perilous raids. And really started to watch the base come together. Friendship truly is a beautiful thing, a power that can overcome even the most unlikely of odds. We began naked, afraid, and in my case, slightly confused about the game's temperature settings. But look at us now, together, in good company. A group of brilliant minds, united by one common goal. Our first mission of unity was constructing a workshop. Not a monument to creativity or progress. No. Just a small, drafty box where we could force someone to make pants for everybody else. Because the cold was coming, and apparently morale plummets when your colonists are both starving and half naked. We built workbenches. We built shelves. We built dreams, mostly out of wood and mild desperation. Soon, the first garments rolled off the line. Crude, poorly fitted, but still an upgrade from total nudity. With warmth finally secured, our focus shifted to comfort. The old sleeping quarters, if you could call a room and 6 beds stacked together that, just weren't cutting it. So we built something better, bigger. Walls that didn't leak, beds that didn't creak. Enough space for everyone to find some alone time. It wasn't quite luxury, but it was progress. And in Yayo Nation, progress is loyalty. Or maybe it's fear. It's honestly kinda hard to tell sometimes. With the necessities on lock, we finally turned our focus to what truly mattered. Drug-fueled world domination. Or if you're a coward, pharmaceutical research. We laid out the foundations for our future grow rooms. Small, efficient spaces where science and crime could finally hold hands. Rows of rich soil ready to nourish the empire. Every square meter meticulously planned to optimize yield. The layout was perfect, symmetrical, efficient, and just a little bit illegal. But every empire requires protection, so we built walls. Big, beautiful walls. The best walls. And we made the raiders pay for them. Inside these walls, we were safe. free, and ready to devote the colony's full attention to the mass production of Class A narcotics. It wasn't about money or power. It was about passion. And power also, but mostly passion. Our colonists were happier than ever. They were loved, well fed, safe. Even energy scarcity, once our greatest enemy, was almost entirely eradicated. Perfectly sustainable. We were thriving. The walls were solid, the crops were growing, our storage rooms were overfilling with raw materials. It felt like nothing could stop us. The raiders tried, of course, but we were up, fam. They came at us with clubs and dreams, but we had turrets, traps, and a surprisingly aggressive drug dealer. Each failed raid only strengthened our resolve and our inventory, and soon we were producing at full capacity. Our first batches were pure and profitable, truly a sight to behold. We even formed trade alliances with nearby settlements. Honest, hard-working people who definitely didn't ask where our product came from. And through the miracle of free market trading, we secured everything we needed. Weapons, armor, medicine, and just enough goodwill to pretend we were legitimate. The Yayo Nation dream was alive. Industry was booming, morality was booming, and business was good. We defended countless more raids, with little difficulty, might I add. But what more could you expect from the Yayo Nation? They could hardly make it halfway through our defenses, but we were ready in case they ever did. In order to really level up our production, to move from natural to synthetic, we needed just a few more colonists. The operation was simple. Go into the ancient danger, say hello, and hope at least one of these guys survives long enough to join the payroll. Things escalated immediately. Gunfire. Screaming. We took cover behind wooden barricades. Superbass was shot. The air filled with the sound of suppressed panic and unsuppressed gunfire. I barked orders that nobody followed. We returned fire. Badly, but with enthusiasm. Victory. Smoke. Chaos. Yelling. A perfect representation of teamwork in action. The ruins fell quiet. The corpses were plentiful. And in the distance, the faint hum of opportunity. With every new recruit, Yayo Nation grew stronger, smarter, and slightly more unethical. Exactly how we like it. But like all great things, they must come to an end. Yayo Nation truly was powerful, unstoppable, built on drugs, capitalism, and a mild disregard for human life. But when the psychic drone hit, we just weren't ready. We fought hard. We really did. But Yayo Nation wasn't built for war. It was built for profit margins and poor life choices. And in the end, both of those things ran out.
Like I'm putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap. Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you.
Like and subscribe!